Hello, my name is Bhawani Singh Shekhawat, and I have the unique honor and privilege to represent the Akshaya Patra Foundation here in Europe. Let me begin by thanking all of you for attending this course. Not only will this make a difference to your careers and your professional competence, but given Ajay Mehta's leadership, this will make a huge difference to the life of many, many children in India and here in the UK. Dr. Mehta is an outstanding young ambassador of our charity and has been from the time he was a young student at King's. And over the years, his work, particularly around this course, has helped thousands of children not only acquire great meals, but also pursue outstanding education in their chosen schools in a context where food and education could truly transform lives beyond our imagination. Let me begin also by just introducing a little bit of our work and our foundation. So Akshaya Patra literally stands for a pot of food that never runs out. Akshaya in Sanskrit is limitless, and Patra is the root of the word pot. So it's about a pot of food that never runs out. But it's not about food. Akshaya Patra isn't just about food. It's about providing that vital ingredient in the lives of many children that truly catapults them into the genius that they could potentially be. Around the world, we have ignored this vital aspect of classroom nutrition. Regardless of whether you are a G7 country like the one we are in England, or a relatively developing economy like India. We worry about stunting and wasting, which we should. And we worry about nutrition when we are old enough to understand the value it creates in our lives and the fact that we can afford to go to a Holland & Barrett and buy our multivitamins. But what about 6 and 16 years of age? Between the age of 6 and 16, when the mind is really, really working hard, what do we do with nutrition? And that has been the insight that Akshaya Patra has been working with. If we truly transform what children eat in a classroom or of school-going age, between the age of 6 and 16, we could transform the contours of an economy, because these children will then go on to not only unleash their genius for themselves, but create better societies, better economies, and indeed a better world. I'm sometimes amazed at the 17, 16 odd SDGs, the UN SDGs that all of us are familiar with. And I'm amazed that after hundreds of years of development, our problems remain the same. Poverty and hunger remain our top 2-3 problems in the world, when the world economy has been galloping away. So why is it that we live in this terrible two-speed world where not only are we seeing greater polarization of income and wealth, but we are seeing a greater polarization of opportunity? And what bridges that gap is great nutrition when children are of a school-going age. And Akshaya Patra makes sure that more than nearly 2 million children in India and hundreds of meals here in the UK on a daily basis, thousands even during the summer holidays, actually fulfill that purpose and be that bridge. Because if we produce great quality meals for our children at low cost, using the best of human ingenuity and the best that both science, which is production science, and nutritional science, the ancient wisdom of Ayurveda, tell us. If we do that in a way that is designed for speed and scale, and for children that desperately need this, then we are truly helping them unleash their genius. We've been doing this for over 2 decades in India. And over the last year and a half or so, we have launched a fairly big program here in London to begin with, and we would hope to take it national. We are serving thousands of meals. In fact, over these summer holidays, we would have served nearly 65,000 meals just in Greater London to children in summer camps. In India, we serve more than 1.8 million children every morning. And to me, what's even more fascinating is what these children have gone on and done with their lives. Over the last 20 years, we have seen 6, 7 generations of inequity crunched into one generation of unleashed opportunity. The child of a cart puller goes on to become a scientist. The daughter of someone who was in a trade that we'd rather not talk about goes on to become an absolutely wonderful artist. A child becomes a physicist. A child becomes a doctor, an entrepreneur, a business person, an accountant. Really helping unleash their genius is truly the purpose of Akshaya Patra. And I'm so glad that all of you, in a very tangible manner, are contributing to that. So once again, you have our gratitude on behalf of the millions of children, because what you are demonstrating here is the beginnings of true leadership. Leadership isn't about position. Leadership isn't about power. Leadership is about building capabilities that can allow us to serve as many as we can. And truly, in your chosen field of dentistry, you should be taking that message away. How can you become better dentists so that you could serve people a lot better? Because in that, you will create a repository that will go beyond lifetimes. You will create value that will be talked about and celebrated beyond lifetimes. Wealth is important, so is wisdom. And here's my wish and prayer for all of you, that may you have all of it in much abundance, because I know you will go on and share it with a world that you'd love to be a part of. So once again, you have our deepest gratitude, and thank you.